Hi, in this video we will learn to subtract two numbers by drawing lines method. In this method, we draw lines to represent each digit of both the numbers. Then we perform normal subtraction starting from ones place to hundreds place. Okay, let us understand this by an example. Let us subtract 657 from 879. I will write bigger number at the top and smaller number at the bottom. Then a horizontal line and a minus sign to indicate that we are subtracting these two numbers. Okay, let us start subtraction. Always start subtraction from ones place. In 879 there is 9 at the ones place. So I will draw 9 lines. Okay, so here we have 9 lines for digit 9. Now in 657 there is 7 at the ones place. So I will cut 7 lines from these 9 lines. Okay, here I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 lines from these 9 lines. Let us count remaining lines. Here we have 1 and 2 lines remaining. So I will write 2 here. This is equal to 2 and I will write 2 at the ones place below 9 and 7. Okay, now let us move to tens place. In 879 there is 7 at the tens place. So I will draw 7 lines. Here we have 7 lines to show digit 7 at the tens place. Now from these 7 lines we need to remove 5 lines because in number 657 there is 5 at the tens place. So I cut 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 lines. After cutting 5 lines we have 1 and 2 lines remaining. So I will write 2 here. I will also write 2 at the tens place below 7 and 5. Okay. Now let us move to hundreds place. In 879 there is 8 at the hundreds place. So I will draw 8 lines to show this digit. Here we have 8 lines for digit 8. In 657 there is 6 at the hundreds place. So I will cut 6 lines from these 8 lines. I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 lines. So after cutting 6 lines we have 1 and 2 lines remaining. So I will write 2 here and I will also write 2 at the hundreds place below 8 and 6. So result of this subtraction is 222. Hope you understood this example. I will take one more example. Let us subtract 267 from 352. As we did in the earlier example, I will write 352 at the top and 267 at the bottom. I will draw a horizontal line and below this we will write result. There is a minus sign to indicate that we are subtracting these two numbers. Okay. So we need to start subtraction from ones place. In 352 there is 2 at the ones place. So I will draw 2 lines here. In 267 there is 7 at the ones place. And we need to subtract 7 from 2. This is not possible because 7 is bigger than 2. In this case, we will borrow 1 10 from 5 tens in 352. Let us look at number 352. After borrowing 1 10, there will be 4 at the tens place and 1 10 at the ones place. As we know that 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. So I replace 1 10 with 10 ones at the ones place. Now at the ones place we have 10 and 2, that is 12. Now we need to draw 12 lines to show number 12. as we already have 2 lines, so I will draw 10 more lines to show number 12. Okay, here we have 12 lines to show number 12. In 267, there is 7 at the ones place, so we will subtract 7 from 12. Okay, I cut 7 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 lines. Let us count remaining lines. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 lines remaining. I will write 5 here is equal to 5, and I will also write 5 at the ones place below 12 and 7 or 2 and 7. Okay, now let us move to tens place. In 352, we have 4 at the tens place, so I will draw 4 lines to show these 4 tens. In 267, we have 6 at the tens place, and we need to subtract 6 tens from 4 tens. This is not possible because 6 is bigger than 4. So, in this case, I will borrow 100 from 300s. So, after borrowing, there will be 2 at the hundreds place and 1h or 100 at the tens place. As we know that 100 is nothing but 10 tens. So, I will replace 100 by 10 tens. So, at the tens place, we have 10 and 4, that is 14 tens. And we need to draw 14 lines to show this number. We already have 4 lines, so I will draw 10 more lines to show number 14. Here we have 10 more lines. Okay, in 267, there is 6 at the tens place, so I will cut 6 lines from these 14 lines. I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 lines. Now let us count remaining lines. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 lines remaining. I will write 8 here. I will also write 8 at the tens place. Okay, let us move to hundreds place. Now there is 2 at the hundreds place. So I will draw 2 lines to show digit 2. Here we have 2 lines, and in 267 there is 2 at the hundreds place. So I need to cut 2 lines from the hundreds place. Here I cut 1 and 2 lines. So after cutting 2 lines, we have nothing at the hundreds place. So I write 0 here, and same way I will write 0 at the hundreds place. So result of this subtraction is 85. This is the answer. Hope you understood this concept. Please practice more examples to learn subtraction very well. Thanks for watching.